What a week, eh, lads?
Really good week.
Hey, real sore for it.
Sore body.
Sore bodies ended up with a real epic way to finish last night. And the day before was a big one.
And I think the motto, do the May, you get the treats, was the motto yesterday.
Yeah. Certainly, yep, that was what happened.
Definitely a game of two halves, that's all I can say.
Hard out.
Emotional roller coaster.
Yep, there was a little bit of emotion.
Yeah, saw quite a few animals on the way in. We're in Arbor. So no one's been in here for 2 years with the lockdown. We had the block last year and they rolled it over to this year for us. Yeah, saw quite a few animals on the way in. So it's all looking pretty promising. We'll be hunting this southern side of the Landsborough for the next 7 days. Dead nanny literally right at our feet, so evidence of the Tahr cult. But anyway, it didn't seem to affect the numbers too much looking at what we saw on the way in, thankfully. So yeah, you'll notice our regular face on the camera. Muzz isn't here. He decided to stay back for opening morning duck shooting, so you should get a video from him for that. So he's told us that if we put some footage together, he'll throw a video together for us. So give you a bit of a tour. So it's a nice little sheltered area in here under the trees. A couple of the rab silt ups with the tent there. Ricky's got his tent, and then just got a storage tent down there. Been glassing 3 hours, 3.5 hours now. We haven't seen a single Tahr yet. So putting it down to a whole lot of things with choppers and time of day. Well, we've got our first Tahr for the trip. But where we're looking is on top of that knob just above my finger.
Just got a jetpack today.
You got a jetpack?
Just to get boiled.
Wrap up our first day there, Kermie.
Oh yeah, not a bad spot actually. It's not as cold as we thought it was. Popped up a creek, saw a couple of Tahr up high, very high. Saw a nanny close, but we thought we'd be kind and leave that there. Good posse. Looking forward to tomorrow, eh?
Just got there, Ricky, the footage of that ball. Somewhere here. There we go. No indication of horn size, but going off his body is definitely worth checking out tomorrow if we can find them. It's morning day 2. We set the alarms for 6 AM and woke up to rain on the tent, so we just kind of went back to sleep. So it's just going 8 o'clock now. We're all set to go, and then yeah, weather's closed back in, so we're under the silts up, hoping that we might get a break in the weather. But for now, it's just wait up.
Woken up to the blue sky.
as sort of first predicted in the forecast. So we're going to make most of it. It's 2 o'clock now. We've got probably just under 4 hours of light left. So a bit extra snow, so hopefully the Tahr is sitting probably a little bit lower and see how we go.
So we're just making our way up this creek, sidling up my face, and we just look back down the way we come, and there's a nanny right on the bush who's just sort of walked out and had a look around, and she's just bedded down. So Kimmy's got her on the camera now, so we'll chuck that up on the screen now. You can just spot another nanny up on the faces up in front of us. So there's a few starting to pop out now. It's northerly aspect faces as well. The scrub and up on top of the ridge is quite open. We saw some Tahr on it yesterday, so hopefully if we get a fine evening, given that it's only 10 to 3, we can start getting a few more moving out and trying to get some of the sun. What do we got going on there, Master Chef?
Oh, Master Chef kitchen, you reckon? I think I'd get evicted if I try to pull this one out on Master Chef.
So it was sort of 10 Tahr for the day, but again, all nannies, no balls, so I think we're pretty confident that there's no balls living on that face, so we're expecting a 10-day tomorrow, and then hopefully into it from Tuesday onwards. Morning job is clearing the snow off the flies. Arbor rift. Bit cold this morning. Beautiful. So our initial tarp setup was good for the rain, but now the snow's coming quite heavy. We're getting a few issues as it collects snow, so we're just contemplating readjusting them, or we have to keep doing this every 20 minutes at the moment. Well, we decided to change the design. I think this is a bit better, eh, Ricky?
Yeah, we shouldn't collapse under the snow this time around, hopefully.
Yeah. We were set up for rain, not snow, but I think we're set up for both now. Probably how we should have done it to begin with. 5 o'clock. No change.
We knew this day would come. It's been more snow than rain today though, and we're sort of predicting from the forecast we've got fine weather from Tuesday onwards to Saturday, which is our pick-up day, so we should have 4 days, but we'll go to sleep tonight with the snow hitting, and then hopefully wake up to blue sky.
We've woken to a cracking morning. Blue skies as forecast, but given the amount of snow that we've had, I'd say the animals would have pushed down a wee bit and probably be out and about, so fingers crossed for a good day. Bit of nanny on that top of that small bluff there, and then there's a young bull just going to blow it. So we're just hoping to try and get a shot lined up on this nanny, in the hope that it would roll down and into the creek and we can pick it up later for some camp meat. Well, none of those Tahr that popped out were going to be in any sort of retrievable position, not easily anyway, and we sort of don't want to waste our time spending all day retrieving a meat animal. We'll just take a nice easy one, so the plan will be to push up to the top and try and get a look into the other side. So there's 4 Tahr just down below us, just above my finger, about 100 metres away. It's a group of nannies by the looks of it. Hard snow makes travel a bit easier. It's all frozen. Tahr on the face opposite us, 500 odd metres. Nanny and a kid. Again, just a nanny and a kid. No ball. Well, I figured I should probably fill in the gaps on what happened. yeah, so I got lined up on that first ball down the bottom. It was at 370. Dialed up, he buggered off in the bush. You probably see that on camera. So we sat and waited, and then Jeff spotted another one on the top of some bluffs that were at 400. So lined up on that one, and just low.
Is it? Just low.
Yeah, it was just low. I forgot to dial up the extra 0.3 of a mil to 2. I had 1.7 dialed on. Shot, hit low as you would have seen on the camera. I realised what I've done. Dial on the 2 mils. But I ended up shooting that twice. It's just stopped short at the top of some bluffs that we needed it to roll off. But then while that all happened, this one here came running around the face and up over the knob. So we, I put a bullet in here instead. So there's plenty of numbers in here. So it's good for us to play our part in the herd management, and we kind of rationed our meals out, planning on having some Tahr meat in camp. So this one should be some good chewing.
We are wrapping up day 4, which actually feels like day 1 because we've got a full day's hunting. Nice weather today. Saw probably 20 odd nannies, a couple of juvenile bulls, and lots of kids running around. But ended up getting a good little meat target on the way back, so brought back some for dinner tonight, which is cool. And then tomorrow should hit another creek and see how we go, and try and go into some big ones. But, yeah.
Today. We'll probably stay up here until last light, but it's still the bull Tahr evade us. A fair few hours of glassing in over here, so we've got about a 2-hour walk back to camp, if not longer. So we'll a few sketchy bits, so we'll make our way out and try to get through the sketchy pieces before dark. Well, we're back at camp. We've got some of our nanny Tahr on. Going to do some satay. We've got a couple of peanut butter sachets there, some satay Tahr.
Yeah, pretty good day actually. We climbed up really high. I think we did all the right things. We didn't put anything on the deck. Awesome country, a lot of ice, pretty damn cold. I'd have to admit I was quite happy to be walking back down the hill at the end of the day. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow's the one for us.
So the lads are now on day 6 of 7, and with 0 good bulls seen, let alone shot, they've decided to head for a bit of country that they've saved up. And from then on, things start happening. Ricky finds his first decent bull and decides it's time to now pull the trigger.
It's just 200. That's pretty good, right? Yeah, right. That's pretty good.
Got him, right? I'm following. He's
Good
coming
hit.
straight down.
Good hit.
He's going left a little bit into the bush. He's still going left around the bluff. He's coming around on the bluff. There he is there. You hit him. It's another hit, right?
Another hit. He's down.
It's down.
Nice.
I'm just following. Yeah, bro. Are you stationary?
Good
He's
stuff.
in that slip.
How's that, Ricky?
Yes, thanks for the shot.
No worries, mate. Hey, you saw him, so that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Primo.
Fuck, I was just saying we should have a glass there, right? Was it?
Nice.
I was trying to put a joke through first, like a glass and a half of, what is it? I don't even know what that ad is. Glass and a half of something in whatever that ad.
Oh, this is day 6.
Got 1 day left tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, we've got one ball on the ground. He's a real nice looking ball. Ricky's ball late in the afternoon. Our side loses this Sunday about 2 o'clock. So yeah, we figured we'd make the most of the sunlight and see if we can't get another one on the ground before going down and recovering his ball there. Got some nannies on this face just here. 3 of them. But looking down into this glacier here, these ice formations up here, pretty epic.
He's a nice Tahr puffball. Brendan's just dialing up.
Down?
No, he's right down the bottom. Right down in the bottom.
Does it hit the way?
Yep, sounded like it. Still there. Push around.
Oh, an update, it's kind of, yeah, it's getting pretty full on. So you would have seen on the camera, I shot that bull down there. You can probably hear that. We've got dudes on the block opposite us shooting. Hopefully not on the face we're on. Close, yeah. I've never had so much gunfire and action around me whilst Tahr hunting in a wilderness area. What about you, Ricky?
No, it's all action stations.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all happening quite fast.
Yeah. So I've just dropped down the ridge to Jeff to help spot and do some trophy assessment with him. It's always nice to just, I don't know, validate what you're seeing with someone else. So Jeff's got 4 balls down below him here. Yeah, I don't have a good camera here with us to show you them, unfortunately. Ricky will have some footage of 2 of them, but they're all just too young. And one of them down here has got the potential to be a real cracking ball. He'd probably almost go 12 inches now. And hats off to Jeff, you know, he's probably never going to be back in here. He's got the opportunity to take a good skin down there, but you know, it's completely up to him, but he's made the decision to leave him. I was giving Ricky shit about his hat. Well, I wasn't giving him shit.
I'm going to do a rundown, but the hat's not camera material, so taking off the hat, a really eventful afternoon. So we've got 2 bulls on the deck. We're just sort of trying to think about how we're going to wisely get to both of them, and then Jeff's laid eyes on a couple of real crackers down there as well. So we've sort of gone from a pretty quiet couple of days to action-packed, so it's quite exciting.
So Kimmy and I are going to drop down and go across. Jeff's going to sit back here with his rhino and guide us on.
Hey Brendan, just from your location, if you just look down about 5 metres, you should be onto him.
Yeah, roger mate, Ricky just spotted him. Nice work. We'll get back to you in a sec of what he's like.
Yeah, nice one, and I'll meet you down at the river.
Copy. How's he looking, Ricky?
He might be just on 11, 12.
Oh. Nice one. Put it there, brother.
Cheers, man.
Awesome. Nice big West Coast scrub bull. My favourite game animal to hunt, I think. They're just epic. Nice. They're sort of all picking around the 12 mark. We over half yet? Oh, not quite,
11.
Just over 11.
Yeah.
Cape's a trophy in itself anyway, mate.
Bloody good. Thanks, team.
Nice. And Ricky's found the 6.5 PRC projectile there. So it's through the other shoulder. Didn't quite exit out the other side, which is good. There's only like 200 metres. Shows how bloody tough these animals are though. Like, they'd destroy a deer. But yeah, mushing quite nice.
I think we spent almost 12 hours on the hill. Pretty solid walking today. Finally found where the bulls are after a few days, so that's pleasing. Saw a lot, and yeah, I'm the one dragging the chain, so hopefully we can get out tomorrow and sort it out.
Morning, day 7. Last full day hunting.
Oh, found him. We just climbed up this morning. Everyday climbing to recover Brendan's bull Tahr. Shot from yesterday, right up on the skyline up there. I think Brendan said about 350, 370 metres, something like that. Let's go have a look.
6 maybe, a 7? 8.
Yeah, so found the bull this morning. Classic West Coast morning, plenty of rain. Yeah, he falls just shy of the 12-inch mark. Unfortunately, he's got thick bases, super thick bases. But we aged him at about 7 or 8. Nice, beautiful mane on him. His cape keeps a trophy in itself. You know, right down to his feet. So, stoked.
Seeing that bull on the skyline, and then the clag sort of rolled in, and we saw it last drop over this ridgeline, and we made best speed in the clag, got to the top, waited probably for about 5-10 minutes just in the clag waiting for that to clear, had an opening, came to the top, and then I thought I'll just sidle around the top peak and just to see if he's sitting in the guts, and if he's sitting in the guts, all right. And he got sight of me, and he buggered off again and went over the next spur line, and I was chasing in tow, and then I just snuck over the last one, just ever so slightly, and then just seeing me pull the rifle up but just couldn't get a clean shot on him. He had one nanny with him, and last I saw they sort of bolted for the bush and sort of down the spur, and that's the last I've seen of him. So.
New Zealand falcon. Just there. Can't wait to get some good footage of it. Awesome. I just picked up another bull across the other side of the moraine down from the glacier blast. He's at 900 metres and there's at least 4 to 5 mature bulls over there. So yeah, I'm laughing because I think we're in for an epic last night. Well, we changed tack again. We ended up dropping down off the same side of the ridge as the bulls, and we've down towards the moraine floor. Kermie will get the big camera on the bulls. We've got clag rolling in intermittently, which is making getting ranges harder because lasers are bouncing off the cloud. But I've managed to laser the face where the bulls are at 630. Just got his Dan Hardy hybrid, and we're just saying that's why we bloody drop the big money on rifles like that, so that we can take these longer shots. And then once the bull's down, then all we're going to do is worry about recovery. Pretty much just got to pick the bull that we want, the biggest one out of the mob, and get the clear shot with the clag. Right, so I've picked the bull. He's just above my finger there. He's at 640 metres. Just dialed on, and the clag's rolled in. Literally, that cloud there is right where we're trying to shoot through.
It is pretty good. Yeah, record Ricky. We'll go back. Ready? Yep. Directly about just half right out from Two Shade Rock, about 20 metres, 30 metres above Two Shade Rock and out to the right. If you come, yep, so he's the furthest right one. He's just behind a bush.
He's not the one turning his head to the left?
No, he's obscured. I've been following him the whole time. See him? He's just popped up now.
No.
Can't see him. He's just right beside the one.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he's hit. Oh, that sounded like a hit. Hey, Ricky, he's stopped. He's running down.
Is that him down the bottom?
Yep.
Oh, there he is down. He's wobbling.
Did you just hold the same, did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly. I've got a real good reference for him.
That rock, eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Little round rock.
And then straight up.
Yeah, I just press
Nah, bolt, cannon.
Oh, 650.
650.
Well done, buddy.
Yeah.
Go over and see, eh?
Yeah, so he wasn't hit with the first one. Definite audible hit. That second one, I think it sounded like a hit, despite my eardrums potentially being blown. But we'll get the camera on him. I'll get the big camera on for Ricky and we'll have a look at him laying down. But we have a recovery on our hands. What a result. So there he is there on the screen. Just put my finger there. Dead in the fern. So we're just doing this using the side and go function on the rhino and just getting some good reference points. We'll just look at his Jeff's Tahr. Let him go in and check him out, see what he's like. What do you think, J-Bomb? Oh, bro.
Cuzzy, cheers, fella. Thanks for the nudge.
Oh.
Leave it to the last minute. Just about done.
Everything about this bull is wall hanging material. Like, moment of truth. Just putting the measure on him. This will determine whether he's a wall hanger or not. Ooh, nice. 12, just under 12 and a half.
On the rough.
Good work. And what about the other side? Surprising, I thought he was going to go a bit more than that, but still bloody nothing wrong with that. What's he?
12 and a half.
12 and a half?
Yeah, roughly even, eh?
Nice one. Happy with that?
Yeah. Just take the back stakes, eh? Just take the back stakes.
Yeah. Keys will get the rest, eh?
He's a happy man.
Nice winter West Coast scrub ball. Shot at 650 metres and aged at 8 or 9. Well, we finally got them kicked out and it's 20 to 6. So we can go back, get the packs, head out, pick up my cape and head, back to camp. Beautiful evening. The sun's getting pretty low now. Maybe not until the head torches are on, but goal is to be down in the Landsborough before dark if we can, and it's not too bad going from there. Rinsed already. What's our time?
28.
28. So hopefully back at camp. Yeah. See you back at camp. And we're back in camp. It was actually 9 o'clock 10 seconds ago where we made it, but yeah. Cheers lads.
Cheers.
Cheers guys.
Shot.
Yeah, so that wraps up the lads' trip to Arbor Rift. It was really fun to edit. I really enjoyed piecing it all together, and it was cool to see them come away with the results in the end. If you've made it this far, make sure you've liked and subscribed, and we'll catch you next time.